Hello, it's me, Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god. So recently I've been buying a lot of books, so I thought that I would show you guys what I bought. I feel like a lot of them are like special edition books, signed books, and pretty books, and good books. So let's get into it. So my latest video was actually an unboxing for this, but I bought the Illumicrate from Blood and Ash, which has very pretty edges. Underneath the dust jacket, there's also very beautiful foiling and the spine as well. This is also very pretty. From Blood and Ash is the first book to Jennifer L. Armentrout's series. From Blood and Ash is a fantasy sort of romance about this girl, Poppy. She's a maiden and she has to ascend. You don't really find out what ascending is until like the end. And there are people trying to kill her and her guards are dying. And Hawk, this dude, is her next guard. I also got the bookish box edition of From Blood and Ash, which which one is better? I don't know. I think the art here is definitely better. Yeah, they're both very pretty, but I think I like this one more, just a little bit. So this is the first book, and this is the second book, A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, and this is the third book, The Crown of Gilded Bones, which I haven't read yet, because I don't remember what happened in this book, so I can't read the third book until I reread this one. They all have very pretty, I think it's 4-edged printing, but I'm not sure. And the spine kind of aligns. Well, it's supposed to. And the spine aligns to make a pretty picture. There is also beautiful foiling underneath all of them. And all the dust jackets have like a picture at the back, but I'm not gonna open it because if I touch it too much, it'll get ruined and I don't want them to get ruined. Okay, we're done with From Blood and Ash. Next up, I bought Illumicrate's The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I have not read this book yet, but it's such a popular book that I just thought I would buy it and finally read it. I really love this. Quote, "The circus arrives without warning. It is simply there when yesterday it was not." And to be honest, I bought this book not knowing what it was about, and I still don't know what it's about, but my favorite author, Penelope Douglas, this is her favorite book. I love Penelope Douglas. I can't shut up about it. Yeah, I'm thinking it's about a circus that happens at night. It arrives without warning. No announcements precede it, and it is simply there when yesterday it was not. So that sounds very interesting. Very excited to read it. This is a very exciting buy. It is, I feel like it's a lot of people's most anticipated release of the year. This is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber, which takes place in the world of Caraval, which is her debut book, her first series as well. And in the Caraval series, we get to meet Jax, the Prince of Hearts, and I really fell in love with him even though he was a villain, and I really wanted his book. So when she announced that he was getting his own book, I was very, very happy. Once Upon a Broken Heart is about this girl named Evangeline Fox. She has pink hair. Her lover is getting married to her stepsister, and she wants to stop the wedding, so she tries to get the help of the Prince of Hearts, Jax, but you should never make a deal with one of the fates. So things go wrong, maybe. I've read a couple chapters. I really like it so far. And also, all of her UK books, the first printing, it has a secret hidden cover. There's 4 versions. And I got the one that I wanted the least. This is the potion bottle, and it's here as well. I really wanted the fox or the arrow or even the book, and I got the one I didn't want. So that's fun. I actually bought the Arrow one, so I'm going to be selling this one because I don't want it. Oh, and it's signed by the author. The next book I bought is by Penelope Douglas, my favorite author, and it's Fire Night. It is a novella and the last book in the Devil's Night series, which is my favorite series, my #1 favorite series in the whole world. I think everyone should read it if you're into romance with kind of dark themes. I read this, I really liked it. Honestly, I ordered it thinking it was the original cover because the image was the original cover. And I was very sad to find out that I got the new cover, which is the new one, and you can't find the old one for sale anymore. And my Penelope Douglas Devil's Night series, it's all in the old cover, and this one just does not match. Is it even the same size? Like, I'm very upset about it. I emailed Book Depository and said this wasn't the image, and they said, too bad, so sad. So that's fun. It's about these 4 guys, and each book in the series follows their romance story, and it was really good, and I love it. I also bought another Penelope Douglas book, and this one is very exciting because it's a special edition, and it's Credence by Penelope Douglas. This edition was created by Hello Lovely book subscription box for romance books, and I didn't know about this, and I saw, what's her name? Books with Lacey. She did like an unboxing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that there was like a special cover, and I really wanted it, but it was sold out, and I was very sad about it. But then Hello Lovely did a restock, and I bought it so fast. Credence is a romance book about this girl named Tiernan Diaz. Her parents die, and she's forced to go live in like the mountains with her uncle and his sons. And what I love about this book is you don't know who she ends up with. Like, you literally have no clue, and you keep guessing until the end. And yeah, I found that very fun. It was very interesting, and it has very like snowy winter vibes. As you can see, it's so vibeful, it's so vibey. Yeah, I'm very excited to have 2 covers of this book. I also have the standard cover, so now I have 2. No, oh my god, I dropped it on my like paint, my plastic bag where I have paint in it. So there's like blue paint. Oh my god, I hate myself. This is why we can't have nice things by Taylor Swift. It's Brutal Out Here by Olivia Rodrigo. It's fine. It's okay. We're good. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. We're fine. Next, and I have no idea why I included this in the pile, it's my Taylor Swift notebook. Is it Evermore or Folkmore? The Lakes by Taylor Swift. Yeah, it's a notebook. Don't know why I included this in the pile, but okay. I also got Prodigy by Marie Lu, but I already have Prodigy, it's up there. But this is the ARC. It's an advanced reader copy, and I'm a collector, and I love the series, so I just thought that I wanted the ARC. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to buy ARCs, but it was like $10. And it's an ARC, like this is so rare. So yeah, I did it, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the second book to Legend, which is a YA dystopian novel. It was very popular in like the 2010s, the early 2010s. Do I even remember what it's about anymore? No, but I am planning on a reread because I remember that the last book made me cry and broke my heart, and we're never gonna talk about it ever. My next purchase is a very exciting one because I liked the book. This is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, which is a very like dark academia book set in Yale. I've always wanted to go to Yale, but I'm not smart enough or rich enough, so I get to live vicariously. This is a large print library binded edition, so there's no dust jacket, but it's still hardcover. Recently, I've fallen in love with library binded editions of books. So I bought Aquar in library binded, and I bought Akatar in library binded, which was very hard to find. Ninth House is about Alex. She's kind of in the wrong crowd and she dropped out of university, but she was given a second chance to join Yale's freshman class, and she joins this secret society. Listen, all I remember is Darlington. We love Darlington, and he's all I remember about this book. Yeah, mysterious things are going on in the secret society. And there's Darlington. So the next book that I bought, I talked about it a little bit on my Instagram, on my bookstagram, but it's basically my book. As some of us know, I've been working on a book and I decided to get it printed. I printed 2 copies. And I just wanted to read it so I could like see the pacing and everything and just read it physically so I know what to fix. This is 53,000 words. So it's only like half of my book. And actually I've written like 68 now, I believe. The reason I'm not showing the cover is because firstly I made it in like 2 minutes. And second, like I don't own the copyright to the image. I stole it from Pinterest. And like I don't have the rights to this image. It's not like I'm selling this book, right? But like I don't want to get sued, but like it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna hide the title because I don't want anyone to know yet. But like this is just a random cover I chose from Pinterest. This is my name, and this is not for resale since it's just like an advanced copy. It's a proof copy. It's not like real, and you can't sell advanced copies. Yeah, so I saw this like misty forest with pink flowers, and it felt so my book. Like it was the vibe of my book. And there's a scene in my book where she's in a misty forest and there's pink flowers. So this is like a scene in my book. Oh, this is just art from Elythian that I put in my book as like a bookmark. And yeah, I had so much fun just like reading through it. I'll show you a little bit of the inside. So this is my dedication, which is hidden. This is just like the copyright stuff. I have a typo, please don't mention it. So this page is just a playlist I made, and these are songs that I listened to as I was writing my book. And I started this book in 2017, so that's why I have like a bunch of songs. And actually the first song is the song that inspired my book, which is pretty cool. And then this page is an author's note where I just like wrote stuff. Here I've got my prologue, which is very exciting. Sorry if I'm like covering stuff. Like this book is just not ready to be seen by the world. And this is kind of embarrassing. But I made like an about the author page. Ew, that photo is so ugly. And I just like wrote about myself. And the first sentence says, Amelia Jafari is not a New York Times bestselling author. And then I also put like pages of just notes that I can take down while I read the book. I got 2 printed. They're only $2 each, and one of them is like just for me to keep for like, I don't know, memories, and the other one is for me to edit directly on it. The next books that I bought actually have not arrived, so I'll just show photos. So I bought the Barnes & Noble Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I bought the anniversary edition of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, and I bought Kingdom of the Cursed Bookish Box edition, and I bought Kingdom of the Cursed Fairy Loot edition. And lastly, I bought the Fairy Loot Once Upon a Broken Heart. These have not arrived yet, but I'm patiently waiting.